my God, Chef, what is all this? What are you making today?
We making chicharron in salsa ranchera. So what I'm doing today, I got all my ingredients here, as you can see. We got tomatillo milpero, we got cebollitas asadas, serrano peppers, and a couple of habaneros. A little bit of roasted garlic as well. So what we're gonna do with all this, we're gonna make chicharron and salsa ranchera. How about that?
What tomatillos do you recommend?
Well, there's two types of tomatillos. One is called just tomatillo, and one that is a little bit smaller, like this right here, like this, guys. It's called tomatillo milpero, which has a little bit sweeter flavor that I really like. And the best way to choose your tomatillos when you go to the supermarket is make sure they loose like that or they blow up like that. That means they're in their prime right there. You see that?
Yeah.
They're green, but they're ready.
Yeah.
When you see them really tight and sealed like that, they're not ready yet.
Yeah.
So these right here that they're loose of skin, that means they're ready. You can see. And you can have another one right here that I blow up. That means they're ready to be salsa.
Oh.
Salsa dancers.
Hey, bro, I remember, hey, when I was little, when I was chiquito, my mom would come home with tomatillos from the grocery store and she would just have me peel tomatillos.
When you were chiquito,
Yeah.
I think he's still chiquito, isn't it?
She would, bro, I would have to peel an entire bag of tomatillos.
Okay, you know what's...
It was so much, like you said, it's so much better when they were loose. I'll be like, oh, these are so easy.
And also the best way to peel these,
Yeah.
you put them in warm water. So all the little bitterness from the leaf comes off and it's easy to peel. You soak them in warm water.
Oh, okay.
All right. So anyway, when you're making chicharron is a very typical Mexican ingredient, and they love it either for snack with guacamole or in salsa for the famous hangover, better known as la cruda, right? How I make my chicharron in salsa ranchera is I roast my tomatillos, my cebollitas, my garlic, my serrano peppers, my habaneros, and I boil my tomatoes. I boil them in water, and it's not a secret, but it's just the way it works. We're roasting half of it and boiling the rest. It gives it a delicious flavor, my friend. Give you a bag of chicharron, right? They put it in a butcher paper bag and a grocery bag. So what I do with the chicharron like this, I just crush it on the table like this.
Oh, hammer fist.
Hammer fist. Let's do this together. Your pot's gotta be really high for at least 5 to 10 minutes, high heat. You put in your chicharron in pieces. Look at that. Let me talk to my cameraman so he can get closer over here. And you see all these pieces? And you're gonna add some water right away. And what you want to create steam. All right? We're gonna create steam. Reason why. Normally pork skin or chicharron, or some Mexicans call it Mexican pretzels. They're salty. So you wanna get all the salt out of it, and you want them to get a little soft because you don't wanna use a lot of salsa and a lot of seasoning. So once they steam for at least 4 to 5 minutes, then you stir a little bit. And while that's getting soft again, if you want a little bit more, because I got Señorita Madeline watching me, she says, I gotta try that chicharron. So, you can add it like this in pieces if you wish as well. Here is my chicharron, we're gonna let it soak. And in the meantime, we're ready to make the salsa. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put all the ingredients here. Tomatillos, garlic, habanero peppers.
And we know
all the
salsa.
peppers.
We know salsa.
A little bit of water. Salt and pepper to taste, a little bit of cumin, chicken powder, and we're gonna blend these, all right? We're gonna blend this really, really nice. We're gonna throw it right in there. We're gonna let them cook.
Oh, we're gonna throw that right in there.
And make sure you don't breathe because you're gonna be, all right? And then we do the tomatoes over here. We're gonna throw the tomatoes. They've been boiled for 10 minutes and cool off. And we're gonna add a little bit of the water only, okay? Because you want your chicharron to be a little soupy, but not too soupy. You want it a little thick, a thick soup for like a chunky blending. All right, and that's it. And then we're gonna put that back in there. As you can see, look how chunky it is. You want that for your chicharron, look at that. All right, and then a la olla, my friend.
And that, of Okay.
And like Mama says, you add a little bit of water for the extras. Right there. All right, then we're gonna mix this. And then we're gonna let it sit for like 5 minutes. And this is the famous Chicharron and Salsa Ranchera, my friend. Look at this. And I just wanna say hi to all the people from Texas. Guess what, Texas? I'm on my way over there. We're gonna do a big tour in Texas, all right? Texas, I'm on my way. See you soon. You'll love it. I got my tortilla rancheras from Atotonilco. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna talk about it, all right? This is how Mexicans eat it. If you know somebody that is Mexican and you talk about chicharron, you touching home, baby. You touching home. Look at this. This is how you eat a taco. You fold the tail. Look at that. You fold the tail so you're not dripping. You stay away. You're either in the top of a trash can or grab a plate and look at this. It's all good. No chingaderas.